noisy here in Charlotte for this Hornets home game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge.
Greg Brown.
And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart.
Oh, that was terrific!
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Right side, ball. Three-pointer, Hayward. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
Back to Lillard. The three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Outside, ball. And there's the drive. Rebounded by Hart. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
It's good.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pulls up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball.
Get on game.
Lillard up top. And again, it's Portland converting.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Rozier. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot. That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
76% from the line a season ago.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
2 points. That one goes.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Count it.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Lillard's got 14 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Hornets trail by 6. Shot from 16. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
How about Terry Rozier flashing the in-between game? Nice.
And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 18.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Rozier into the lane. Oubre outside. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Rozier.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Nasir Little.
Here's Rozier. He's got 8. Off the inbound, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 7. Lillard with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Now here's Lillard. Five on the clock. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. From about 19 feet.
Damian
And he hits the jumper for 2. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard scanning the floor. Shoots over McDaniel.
Lillard.
And again, it's Portland converting.
Winslow.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years. No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Pass to McLemore. Lillard outside. Here he goes. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Hayward with the block.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard, right side.
Oh, yeah!
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Lillard.
Damian
Shot goes
Lillard.
down. Very quick possession right there. Lillard's got 33.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And Portland with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the third overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear rookie of the year front runner early.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench. But eventually, they had to find a way to start it.
Yes, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Lillard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the shot goes in.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Bridges with the board.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Boy, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Charlotte calls timeout. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
I want to play you again. I'm just scared of my action.
So both teams making some changes here. Hornets trail by 19. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The Hornets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Well, a lot of people were nervous about Rozier's contract. Signed for big money with the Hornets, but he has more than earned it.
You know, at the time, a lot of fans thought it was too much for him, Greg, but to Rozier's credit, he's improved since he inked that deal, and now it's looking like a cap-friendly contract.
And both free throws good for Rozier. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Trailblazers leading by 17. Here's McLemore. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Watford. And another shot. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Ball, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ball's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Charlotte. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. And again, LaMelo Ball.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Hart. Stolen by Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Ball's got 20.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers scored.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Ball. That's tipped. And they get it back. Pass to Hayward. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now McLemore. Stolen by Ball. with the drive. And the shot goes down.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Count the basket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
It's tipped. Lillard outside. Uncovered. And that one drops for him. Lillard's got 53.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Harrell, that's good.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Lillard. And Paul with the block. Down low. Here's Lillard. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 55 points for Damian Lillard.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Charlotte calls timeout. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
So both teams changing it up here. Hornets trail by 21. Here's Ball. Tries again. They get it back. Tries yet again. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. He never hesitates to find the open guy.
Trailblazers leading by 23. Here's Lillard. To the wing right side. And another 3 for Portland.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
And the basket by Lillard.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lets it fly from 18. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. I mean, Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Lillard misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And team strategies
closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. Both free throws good from Lillard. 17 seconds left to play in the third. And Rozier, here we go.
Pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Going inside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Lillard.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And it's blocked by Brown. It could go. And so it's Portland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Pass to Lillard. Driving in. And Lillard throws it down.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
And it's Rozier missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside for Thomas. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Nick